Hi everyone, here is AhkTaar and welcome back on my YouTube channel for another summon session, and this time we have the Eternal Sect faction on the banner. We have a lot of great heroes in it. First of all, we have Quinlan, one of the best hero in the game, HP burning one. He can help a lot in the Blue Mark Tower and in every dungeon. If you didn't see my previous video in dungeon, I'm running him with Hezonja, and so I'm able to clear the two first waves in dungeons really easy thanks to him and his exclusives. He is a great hero, one of the best for the Blue Mark Tower. I think if you don't have him, it's gonna be difficult to beat all the floors in the Blue Mark Tower. Then we have Asindo, still one of the best hero to have on PvP, especially for the Advanced Arena now, because on Classic Arena we have a lot of counters for Asindo. But still, she is awesome for the Advanced Arena and Guild Arena also. She can also help in the Red Mark Tower on the last floor, floor 30, to silence and lower the turn meter of Catherine, and so you can kill the boss easier with this. Because the boss doesn't take the counter attack, he is not cleansed by her passive, and so it's great. Then you have Turf. Turf is an interesting hero for the faction Abyss. I don't think he is really useful in other content in the game, or maybe if he has a lot of exclusives and a lot of stats on him, he can apply maybe a lot of poisons and stay alive longer by himself, but otherwise I think he is decent. Nice for the faction Abyss. One of the best maybe for the Eternal Sect faction Abyss, because he can apply some poisons and so lower the attack of enemies and so lower the attack of the boss, self counter attack shield, and so it's a great hero for the Eternal Sect. Mamuk is one of the best support hero in the game. He can steal all the buffs of enemies and taunts them, which is really interesting, and he can apply on himself Immortal. He is a great hero also for dungeons, because he can lower the attack of the enemy by 40% with his basic attack, which is pretty huge. One of the best hero in the game, and I think if I remember correctly, he can lower the speed of enemies with the increase the speed of your heroes by 40% without exclusives, and this is really great. And probably this hero maybe can be used in against the guild boss number 6 maybe, so you can lower the attack of the boss, speed up your heroes, and maybe it's an interesting hero to bring here. I don't know, I'm not sure about that, but still, he can be great in all content in the game and also on the Green Mark Tower. And then we have Dario, and Dario, I don't like him. He is a decent damage dealer, but he has a specific mechanic on some attacks he cannot crit, and he doesn't deal that much damage because he doesn't have a high damage coefficient on his skills, so it is not a great hero to have. On the Epics one, let me push myself right here. Okay, on the Epics one you have Bizidon, one of the best hero to bring in the arena in order to nuke the enemy team. He can apply a ton of buffs on one of your allies, and if he is exclusive 3, he can give an extra turn to this ally. If your ally is controlled, he can cleanse all the debuffs, he remove also all the buffs, and he gives to this ally with this skill attack plus 40%, crit rate up 50%, and crit damage up 60%, which is pretty huge. The best hero to bring in the arena if you want to nuke enemy teams. And at the moment it's also working with Margarita against Nicholas exclusive 3. So yeah, he is still one of the best epic hero in the game for the arena. Then you have a Holder. If you are beginning the game, Holder can be a great solution in order to push content, and also he is great in the faction Abyss. He can maybe bring you to stage to floor 13 or 14 maybe, pretty early in the game. He can self counter attack, apply a lot of bleeds and self leash, and this is really interesting. Winex here, he's an interesting hero but not super efficient. He can revive one of your ally, give him back his cooldown for 1 turn, and then at the end of your revived ally turn, he will disappear, he will die again. Or maybe with exclusive he will have 25% 50% chance to stay on the battlefield. But yeah, that's pretty all about this hero. He can increase the turn meter of your allies, which is pretty interesting too, but after that he is not a great hero. But if I remember correctly, he can apply a continuous heal on your heroes, which is pretty interesting for this faction, because in Faction Abyss you don't have healers on this faction, which is pretty bad. And Maguire can be a great hero to bring early game. He can apply a shield, he can provoke, which is pretty nice for the campaign, Silver Wand, which can be really useful against Gwyneth. And yeah, he's a decent epic unit. So that was all for the description of heroes, and now let's begin the summons. Okay, so as always, as you can see right here, this is a rediffusion of my French video. So let's begin with the summons and see what I have. So first of all, I'm gonna do the free wish, and then I'm gonna do 10 pulls. So normally I should have at least 2 legendary heroes during this session. I don't have a lot of wishes, but still, 2 legendary heroes here. I would love to have, why not, another copy of Quinlan in order to get his 5th exclusive, but some Bizedon, because I want to build him in the future for the faction, and also for the arena. And enough points in order to get the epic Dragon Eye. So let's begin with 10 pulls. One copy of Holder. I think I'm gonna keep him in order to try him in endgame, some kind of endgame content in the Faction Abyss. Maybe he is a great hero in it, so I'm curious about it. And he is gonna apply bring more bleeds in the faction, so probably it's gonna be useful. Okay, Wolsey, Star. He is not a great epic hero. 66 before the next PT. Longbeard, I think it's Longbeard. He is not a great unit too. Aztec is one of the worst epic hero in the game at the moment, but at least he can lower the speed of enemies. Okay, another copy of Holder, so it's the second hero I have on the banner. It would be interesting to have more heroes, epic heroes from the banner, and I would love to have Bizedon. Okay, Maguire, so it's another one, another epic from the banner. 26 more to go before the next PT. Okay. Reliant is not a great epic hero though. Norma can help in the Blue Mark Tower in order to heal and remove shield on the basic attack. And now the legendary hero, and it's Quinlan. So now I have Quinlan E5. That means more stats on him, so I'm really happy about it. To be honest, maybe it was the hero I wanted the most. No, I wanted Mamuk. I don't care if I don't have Asindo now. Maybe I'm gonna be lucky in the future and get her, or maybe on the Supreme Wishes, who knows. Okay, so for now I miss only 60 points in order to get the epic Dragon Eyes. That means 6 epic heroes from the banner. Normally it should be achievable. So let's do one more temple. Another one from the banner, so now only 5 heroes to get in the epic banner to get the eye. So now let's begin with the Supreme Wishes. First of all, I'm gonna do single pulls, and then I'm gonna do a 10 pull for the first time. In the past I only did some single pulls, so this time I want to try my luck on a 10 pull. It doesn't change anything, but for one time I want to change. Okay, so let's go with a 10 pull. Am I gonna be lucky on this one? You're gonna see. And so, legendary hero right here. And it's another copy of Felbeck, so I am really happy about it because I regressed him in the past. I wanted to have at least the first exclusive on him in order to use him, and now I have it, so probably in the future I'm gonna rebuild him. I will need some food, but yeah. So now I have 170 points, so I miss at least 3 epic units from the banner. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a look where I can get some extra wishes. So in the currency store, I had nothing here. I don't want to spend my tokens, arena tokens, to buy some wishes. I want to keep them, save them for Oakmin. And here I'm gonna use this in order to get 5 more. And now I need only 5 more in order to get another 10 pools. So I have nothing in the dispatch. So I have some vouchers, so I'm just gonna buy this one to get 5 more. And this is everything I'm gonna take. So let's try 10 more pools, so at least 1 more epic unit. And so I have a Vedar and a Malasa, so nobody from the banner. But Vedar is great. I was planning to build him in the future for the Faction Abyss with Agatha and Quinlan. It will be great. One of the best hero on the Faction Abyss. I'm gonna make another video about the Faction Abysses in order to give you some tips about the teams you can use in different dungeons. It can be really interesting. Some factions are easier than others, so I'm gonna give you my advice in another video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope that you've been more lucky, even more lucky than I've been. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Infinite Magicraid. Play to slay.